There we go. Mr. Shesmu, thank you so much for those 32 months, man. Back with the Prime. Appreciate it, dude. Oh, man. All right. Let's get it going. It's a weekend, so we gotta get to it. Gotta get efficient with it. Probably not doing a lot of vlogging today, so it's mostly just sorry for Quaylen. Sorry, bro. We're just gonna have to get to it today. Took last night off the stream, so did no cardio. Had a little bit more food to eat. I think that made sense yesterday. I was pretty tired. But also, we put in a whole good solid week of dieting, and Saturday rolls around, and it's like we had Ron in here powering us up that morning, so he kind of gave us a free, no stress night to eat a little more, sleep a little more, and set ourselves up for a good leg day today. That works for me. Thank you again, Ron, and happy birthday, dude. That was a crazy day yesterday. Crazy start to the morning. That was tremendous. Very, very grateful, bro. We're gonna try to get some work done today too. Try to get it going. Oh boy. But yeah, had a little more food. Had a little more sleep. Keep it going, man. Get us set up for another good week. I think we'll just probably sometimes I'll do a little more calories on Saturday and Sunday. I think we'll probably just lock it in again today. Have a good leg day and then just nail the food. Back to our normal sort of daily tight calorie intake. But yeah, last night was good. I feel a little bit bad because there was a possibility of doing some threes last night, but I was toast. So sorry, Phil. If Phil comes across this, sorry, brother. I was toast. Hanging out with that sweet boy all day yesterday, and just having a whole week of good training and good cals. I could tell that I was starting to get a little behind on sleep too, and that's the one thing I've learned through this prep is everything's all good until I start getting behind on sleep. If I start getting behind on sleep, things get bad. So, and then I needed a couple extra calories in my system too, just because we had been nailing the food. So this morning I weighed like 174.2 or something like that. 174.6, but again, that doesn't matter. That's just food in the system. But it should fuel us up for a half decent workout. And all I really did for extra food is I had some little rice cake things and protein bars. So definitely didn't go crazy with food selection. But the total calories for the meal were about 2K, which is about as much as I usually eat for the whole day. So a little packet of rice cakes plus a couple of the Legion protein cookies and a protein bar from Legion. That did it. It kind of, it's kind of funny to put it in that perspective though. But yeah, so I didn't really spread the calories out over the day. I kind of just had like a 2K sort of meal to get a bunch of tasty food in my system. Went to bed. Oh shit, that's not what it needs to be. Which is really fine because now we're fueled up for leg day, like a nice big meal before leg day. And we'll put it to use and then nail the calories today. But macros for yesterday came out to 100 fat, about 230 protein, and about 350 carbs. So nice little 3,500 for the day, which is potentially even a small surplus since I did no cardio. But it just all lined up. It's just Saturday night. Great night to go to bed early. It was before leg day, so great time to not do cardio and fuel up a little bit. So, yeah, that's how it works. Not like people do last minute pushes. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, Shez, we got a lot going on right now, man. And I would have done Wrath Arena anyway. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, this season just wasn't. It's just not a big season for me to do retail stuff, you know? Just not really happening. I mean, if Vanguard's like, hey bro, come push, I'd be like, okay. But yeah. Is that 15 pounds down my first month normal? I mean, it's not completely not normal. It's just not what's going to happen for the rest of the time, probably. Right? Yeah. That run guy seems omega cool. Yeah. 20K this one, that's just a big run. Oh. Getting strength training, powerlifting comps, not so much. Sorry with the loot, Lance. Yeah. Not so much, not so much. Alright. I don't think Dragonflight's crummy. I don't agree. It's just we went real ham and got rank 1 last season, and we just got a lot of other stuff going on this season, and so I'm just not as invested is all. I got to take care of my IRL life, you know. Like we raided a little bit late on Friday night because I didn't want to leave people hanging, but even that, you know, extra little bit of raiding kind of can potentially throw you off, and so I didn't want to be putting myself in a bad spot, you know. Let's go, Shares big flex for you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just didn't really put myself in a bad spot. So got another horseman out. What do you do with that? It's like, oh, cool. Can't really do anything with it, right? Rip. All right. Anyway, that was my night yesterday. I'm getting a little more rest. Yep. Priest. Yeah, Shadow Priest is good. Leggy day today. Leggy day, leggy day. Let me try something real quick. Leggy day. Yeah, I don't think we need extra output gain on this mic. If anything, it needs to be the quieter. I'm fussing with it a little bit. I don't need it to be so peaky. Anyway, try that. Try out Legion. Good. Yeah, make an H Pally, Clatric. Talk about. Oh, you're talking about Modern WoW. Never mind. Gotcha. Yeah, Legion's the good stuff, Tex. Thanks for trusting me on that one. Alright. Again, it's a weekend, so we don't have that much time to train. Gotta get after it. But yeah, a little bit of a refeed day yesterday and a little bit of extra rest. Got me feeling overall pretty good today. We'll see if it translates to training. Yeah. Why are you wearing a hoodie? It's cold outside. It's cold inside. Just why do people usually wear hoodies, right? I actually get that question a lot during the winter time. I get that a lot. Why are you wearing a hoodie? It's like, why do you usually wear hoodies? Usually I just want to be a little warmer, right? Why are you wearing more clothing? It's like, it's gotta be warm. It's like 50 degrees outside this morning. It's chilly. And vice versa. Thanks for the 4 months, man. Big flex for it. Appreciate it, dude. Gotta get warmed up. Ugh. Need to get a Wrath Healer, mate? Yeah, I gotta get a H Pally. Yep. Gotta get a Holy Pally. H Pallies are insane in Wrath. But yeah, we gotta get it going, boys. 172. Probably. I mean, we had like a 2,000 calorie meal last night, so we're like 174.6 just this morning. That was, again, that was like, you know, 10-11 hours ago. So had a bunch of food, drank a bunch of water, went to bed, got some sleep. So I'm in California. Had a tequila and ate a bunch of pizza. Yeah, that'll do it. Alcohol and brings that judgment down. But whatever, get back to work. It is what it is. Just back on the plan. You don't have to make up for it or anything. What was the 2K calorie meal? It was my normal meal plus rice cakes and protein bars. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, it was my normal meal plus some. That's all. Nothing too crazy. If anything, the only thing that was wrong with the meal is that it was. If I really wanted to, I would have just added a bunch of carbs, but the protein bars aren't like an insane source of carbs. So the rice cakes were carby, I got 350 carbs, so that's fine. But yeah, the protein bars are mostly just because I really enjoy the way they make me feel. But yeah, so those Legion protein bars and protein cookies are great. Stream my only financial resource? No, I mean, content creation is my job. Yeah, that's what I do for a living. I don't do like stuff on the side. But streaming is not the only thing that we do for content creation, but it is like the sort of main thing that I put my time and effort into. But we have a wonderful roster of sponsors. We have YouTube. But yeah, streaming is like the main deal. Pretty cool, huh? Very grateful. Very grateful. 174 is, we guys both making gains, right? But my weight is still going to go down. It's just if you eat a big meal, 10 hours ago, some of that's still going to be in your system, right? You fill out a little bit, like I was talking about. Weight fluctuations are things that you probably need to get comfortable with, and you need to look at like the long sort of sort of chart, right? No, I'm wearing a hoodie because it's cold. You'll see me. I mean, this would be for easing into wintertime here. So, when I train out in my garage, I like to be warm. I hate being cold. I hate it. And what body fat percentage am I? I'm not sure. I don't know. Not real high. But if you want, you can keep a look at my my Instagram for physique updates and stuff. I like the picture check-ins are more reliable than the video stuff, because the video stuff can, like Quaylen's still using posing from a couple weeks ago as some of his video content, but yeah, and then of course the daily check-ins vary too, because you look better and worse different days, and I don't really try to take insane angles or pose or lighting or anything. But anyway, yeah, I mean, we're a single-digit body fat. I just don't know what the number is. Right now, we're really trying to bring in the lower body. But sitting out in the sun yesterday, you could see some veins in the legs, which is cool. Nice. Yeah. Yep. That's all good, Clatrick. Do you eat rice cakes with peanut butter like I do? No, I don't like peanut butter so much right now. I eat a ton of peanut butter, but if I ate them with peanut butter, I'd tell you I ate it with peanut butter, right? So it's like I had it with protein bars. And Cameron, thanks for the 2 months, man. Big flex for you. Got some chest training. Bulk was dialed up to 230. Whew, big boy. Big fella. Big bulk. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever see 230 again. I don't know. I think this next bulk is probably not getting there. We'll see though. But yeah, I don't think we'll be going anywhere close to 238. 230. That's a long time following, Villain. Gotta get that primer on there too, baby. Let's go. All right. That's a huge dude. 6'2", 230. Whew, big boy. Keep it pumping, bro. Keep it pumping. Let's try to get warmed up, guys. We don't have a super long time because it's the weekend, so. I might be getting my booster today, though. Get a flu shot and a booster shot. I hope that doesn't lay me out, man. They don't usually. Sometimes they make my shoulder sore. And that would be kind of annoying, but it would be more annoying to get sick, I guess, right? So, I think we're gonna do that today. Get the fluid booster before BlizzCon. I'm gonna try to be careful at BlizzCon, like mask up and stuff. But yeah, still, not to get too beat up. Anyway, refeed day was good yesterday. Just one little, basically, just one refeed meal really, and then we'll make use of that right now. And then got some sleep, so that'll be our recovery, and then hit it good today and go from there. Go from there. Try to go, you know, 6 quality days. Again, sometimes Sunday is a refeed or two as well, but I'm going to try to avoid that. I don't think we need it today. Just nail the cows. Should be fine. Here we go. Oh. Good. Warm it on up. Who's ready for the comp? I can't imagine. Can't imagine it would be. How many days out? 20. It's right in the title for you too. We'll keep you posted. And on Instagram. Hey, White Knight. Oh. Okay, Raging, nice. More fruit intake, less sweet intake. Really? Okay, that's good. Make sure the make sure the calories are the same. How my body's feeling? Fine. This has been a really, really good prep. Really good prep. How many grams of carbs are you repeating? It's usually like 300 to 350. Which feels fine. I could go higher, but sometimes the foods that I like to eat have more protein and fat in them than just carbs. So yeah. Honestly, like I said, this prep has felt really, 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 really good most of the time. If I get tired, then things get challenging. But that's just kind of that's just life. But yeah, most of the time the diet feels good and my body feels good. Obviously, we're going to eat more calories in the off season, but a lot of the things that we're doing, I'm going to try to continue, like food selection, meal timing, and things. Yeah, keep liquids high for now. You won't feel as depleted. It's a lot. It's more than just how much liquids I'm drinking. But yeah, I agree. I always drink plenty of water, for sure, for sure. But my carbs are also not crazy low. Most days they're like 200 grams of carbs, which is not a ton, but not none, you know? So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of effort to sort of stay in rhythm and keep your head in the right place and train hard and put it all together. But the better I do that, the better I feel. So I do feel good, but it certainly is not without effort. And it's certainly not without having a positive mindset on purpose, but we are there, and so it's been great. It's been really, really good. Best prep ever, both in terms of the effectiveness of the diet. I am as lean as I've ever been and have as much muscle as I've ever had, I think. But I also just feel good, right? So yeah, I use the combination of like my FitnessPal, but I actually like Chronometer more than my FitnessPal now, at least on my phone. And then the RP Diet app has been great too. Really enjoyed that. So yeah. Thanks, Benevolence. I'm trying to get there, man. I like that. Oh, yep. But it's all been good, and I appreciate you guys encouraging me and supporting me and whatnot. I cook myself, I do. My wife does. She can cook, but I mean, and she's a fantastic cook, but this prep is mine, and I'm not trying to make anybody else like work harder because I'm dieting. So I make my own chicken, and it's really easy. Just bake chicken, microwave oatmeal, and I will tell Jenny hey, I need this stuff at the grocery store, and she'll order it. Right, so there's that. Or we'll go get it together. It's some fun to do family grocery store runs on the weekends. But I've been dieting for, it'll probably be like a whole 6 months prep by the end of it. And then we'll work our way back into surplus. All right, we're talking a little bit too much this morning. I feel good, but we don't have that much time. Need to focus up a little bit here. We're getting warmed up. That's all good. But yeah, that food and rest got you feeling good. Surprise, surprise. There you go. Oh. 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 Cool. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of vlogging today, so I could go grab the camera for some sets, but I think it's okay. No. It's all right. Oof, oof. Just let Quaylen cut it from the gym stream today, so we can have time to hit it. Definitely should still recommend that you guys subscribe to the Bajheera Gains YouTubes and Instagrams. All right. Well, now you know, Clack. Remember, in your brain, remember, when presented with pizza, you say, "That made me feel bad. No, thank you." When presented with tequila, say, "No, thank you. That made me not feel very good, physically and mentally afterwards. I am all set on that. Thank you, though." You know? I don't usually eat before morning workouts. Remember that. Let that be the guiding decision for next time. Say, "No, thank you. Not worth." So it's like, I'll give you a small example. For me, like cereal is something that I'm like, that sure would be yummy. But when I have cereal these days, afterwards, I'm like, I don't really feel as good as I'd like to feel after that. You know, I think I need to remember that I don't like the way I feel afterwards. So last night, I'm like, can I have some cereal? It's like, you could, but remember, you don't like the way you feel afterwards, so don't. So what I did is I had my normal meal plus some other good stuff, and I feel better, even if it was almost the same calories, right? Yep. So just remember this stuff. Not that you've made some sort of big failure that's going to hurt you for the future, but you know, you remember that you don't like it, so don't do it again. You know? And I promise you, you'll feel a lot better that next day, being like, "Man, I sure am glad I didn't have that pizza. I'm sure I am glad I didn't have that tequila. Good job. Good job, past self." Like, I don't know, you probably didn't see the vlog that I made about this. But I was talking about this in the vlog, is how your present self is the one who makes the decisions. But your past self, you know, you gotta be grateful to your past self for not having fucked up. And you gotta be respectful to your past self for having endured the diet. And your future self will thank you for being like, "Hey man, thank you for not having that pizza. Thank you for helping us work towards our goals there. Now that I am the present self, I'm glad about it. I feel good about it," right? You gotta do yourself a favor, and don't like, you know, make the sacrifice that you have put in nullified by a moment of weakness, right? Doesn't take very long to eat that pizza, but you kind of feel bad for a while afterwards, right? And you don't want to give up the whole day worth of dieting that you've been doing for 15 minutes having pizza in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I may actually want to entitle the vlog that we made differently so that I can remember that discussion, because I thought that was actually kind of poignant. Here we go. Long story short, you're fine, but don't do it again. Make this the last time. Make this the time that you actually learn from it and apply it, okay? It'll feel better in the future. Here we go. It may have even been the low energy vlog. It may have been. What to do with low energy? It may have been that one. It may have been one of the ones after. But anyway, I need to find out what the vlog that is and title that appropriately so I can remember that. All right. Keep it going though. Yeah. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yep. The tequila has less calories than pizza, but it leads to pizza. It inhibits your decision making, and it's like that slip that's like, ah, fuck it, right? The fuck it principle. If you're hungry late at night, what do you have before bed? It depends on what you got room in your calories for. Yeah. Those kind of decisions are answered by tracking your calories and having a plan. But also maybe even plans so that you're not stuck at the end of the day with no food in your macros left, right? Yeah. All right. If you feel like crapola, that's the key ingredient, right? It's like, all right, well, don't do that again. I'm like, huh? Me too, man. Me too. That'll be a couple vlogs, I think, right? That'll be the strat. Yep. Didn't think about it like that. What? The fuck it principle? Yeah. That happens to people. They say, oh, well, I've already done this. Fuck it. I'll just eat whatever because I've already ruined my diet. It's like, oh no. You can stop at any time. I mean, even for me last night, I was like, okay, well, I've had 3,500 calories. I could have another protein bar if I wanted to. It's like, or not. Drink some water. Be fine. 3,500, 3,400 is a great place to call it for now. Those macros look pretty all right. You could be done, and I was. Simple as that. Yeah. I mean, you could think about all the different mechanisms that lead to you making poor diet decisions, or you can just say, let me just not do that next time. And then you're good, right? But being aware of this sort of setup is fine. But you learn this kind of stuff by doing it, right? And so I'm a little bit deeper into the sort of discipline with diet than you are just over the years, right? So I can impart some wisdom. I can be useful to you. Because I learn a lot all the time too. How you feeling? Mostly pretty good today. Had a little refeed and extra sleep last night, so. You're 37 too, right? But I've been dieting and training and dealing with this push and pull of diet for 20 years now. And you're like a couple months in, so I can be of use to you. Recognizing these setups, right? Yeah. And that's all it is. It's just like, like I said, you gain a lot of experience. I'm curious about something new you've learned that's pretty pivotal. Like recently? Oatmeal. How excellent oatmeal is for my energy and hunger levels compared to other carbohydrates like rice, for example. Yeah. Oatmeal. Oatmeal and me work really well together. me and oatmeal get along great for energy and hunger, sort of even keel maintenance. Using oatmeal as my main carbohydrate has been fantastic. With a past and present, future self discussion, you know, the ability to, you know, make the decision you want even when you're not feeling great, and rely on the past experience to determine whether or not you do that thing, right? Like, how's this make me feel? That's a discussion that we have a lot that still applies to me, for sure. Here we go. But yeah, another crucial ingredient with last night is no cardio. So ate more, slept more, exercised less. So hopefully it's a bit of a recovery mode. I think workouts are still going to be probably pretty tough, but that's okay. Kind of tip the energy into a restore rather than expend. That's okay though. It's all right. No, I can't do the granola so much. That's what oats and sugar. I'll leave the sugar out. I do love granola, but doesn't put me where I need to be these days. So that's one of those things I'm talking about, is where you say, hey, no thanks. No thanks. I guess that is one big development too. I mean, surprise, surprise. As time has gone on, I've become more anti-sugar. But not, you know, because sugar is evil. It just doesn't work for me. I feel noticeably worse. So, having made that assessment, you can leave it out. Be more mindful of giving it out. So, you know, one of my favorite sort of treats is cereal, granola in particular. I love it, but at the same time, I don't love the way it makes me feel. So, guess what? I don't love it. Guess what? Yeah. It's not naughty. It's just shitty. It just doesn't work. You know? It's not a moral thing. It's a how does it make you feel kind of thing. Stevia? I think stevia, like those are fine. My natty, yeah, 100% lifetime natural. Yeah, indeed. Oh, I had a lot of peanut butter sandwiches, especially in college. I think so many peanut butter sandwiches that I developed like a bit of an intolerance for it. But yeah, man, I used to go to the cafeteria, have a meal, drink a ton of milk, and make like 6 double, triple decker peanut butter sandwiches to munch on. Like when I was, you know, for the rest of the night, like studying or between meals or whatever. When I was like, okay, we're done distance running, let's go ahead and put on some mass. Yeah, it was good. But, you know, not eating a lot of it right now. It's okay though. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you struggle with stopping eating sugar, then you just don't involve it at all, and then you don't have to worry about getting into that sort of sugar feeding frenzy, which is real. That's a real thing. Your body is attuned to do that kind of thing. And not everybody is like sort of conscious enough to like be able to stop that when it's happening, right? Your body has mechanisms. Not that you can't deal with it. It's just like you're just kind of setting yourself up to be in a bit of a situation. Here we go. Oh. So I feel you on that. I mean, yeah, I'm not immune to like liking the flavor of sugar. I'm not immune to like having that sugar response hit your body and send you into a feeding frenzy. I'm not just like tuned, built diff to not like that. It's just like, I'm trained to be like, I've done that before. I've done that plenty of times before. And I don't want to do that anymore. So I set myself up for success by not involving sugary stuff in my diet, right? Like why sabotage yourself, right? It's an experience and decision-making kind of thing, not just a, I don't like chocolate cake. It's like, well, fuck, of course I like chocolate cake to eat. Like, of course it tastes good. But like, that's just not where I want to go. Oh. 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 So when I say I don't like a certain food, it's not like I don't like the flavor of it in my mouth. So it's not like I don't enjoy the little tinglies you get in your brain while eating that food. It's afterwards where it's like, do I like having done that? Do I like the way I feel after having eaten that? And if I don't like that feeling after in my body, or if I don't like the way I feel mentally about it, then why bother? It's just not worth it, right? Not worth it. Oh, volume up on what exactly? What's low volume? Because experience, yeah, but I'm also, you know, I'm putting it out there so that at some point your experience may align with what I'm saying, and you're like, there's precedent for this. Bajheera was talking about this on his gym stream. This is what he meant. Okay, cool. Instead of it being like you have the experience that doesn't really fit into any category that you had before. You're like, okay, well that's interesting. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll keep an eye on that. Like, I've had that experience with my dad a lot growing up. My dad would tell me stuff, and then I'll tell him later on, like, hey dad, remember you told me about that? I had an experience that aligned with that, and it provided me some context to understand what was happening. Thank you for that, you know? So, I'm passing this situation on to you. Tracking your calories is a big eye-opener. That's why I spam you with that information every day, and eventually maybe it sticks. Because that is the thing that changes everything. That's where it all begins, tracking your intake. Yep. So, I spam you, and I will continue to spam you. I will. I try, benevolence, I try. Take care of my homies. Because I've been doing this for a while. I was saying, but diet plan anywhere? So exclamation mark fat loss is where it all begins, Widowmaker. If you'd like to see what I'm doing in particular, exclamation mark diet will give you an example of what I'm doing at one point in this dieting phase, right? Do you always get to a point where you want to work out? Basically, yes, but specifically not always ever. But I do love working out, yes. But if working out feels like a pain to you, then set some goals, find a way of working out that you enjoy, get yourself some Legion Pulse pre-workout and some good music, and see how it goes. But I think that's a lot with mindset, right? What are you working out for, right? You got to set some goals that you can work towards, where that every day is an opportunity to work towards that goal instead of every day is kind of a pain in the butt to just go to the gym and do stuff, you know? So having goals helps, making it matter to you for some, in some way, but also working out in ways that you enjoy. Like if you don't like going to the gym and like lifting heavy ass weights, then you don't have to. You go to the gym and find some machines that you like and rep them out. I mean, get the pump, I'm more of a pump enjoyer than a super heavy weight enjoyer. Now, training with heavy weights that are uncomfortable is part of the progression, but again, that's not necessarily what everybody needs to be doing. Sometimes you just go to the gym and pump and just have it feel good. That's fine. You're still getting there, getting the work in. So it counts. Here we go. Okay. Alrighty. Keep getting warmed up here. The exclamation mark fat loss is where it all begins. Exclamation mark diet is kind of neat, if you're curious. Now, I would say that the diet that I've been doing is very easy and enjoyable. And any of my bros out there could probably do it. You guys could buy salad. You can microwave oatmeal. And most places have a means of baking chicken. Now, if you're in college and you don't have access to an oven, then you can get some prepackaged meat, right? I bet canned chicken would work just fine. You know? Mix some canned chicken into the oatmeal if you want to, or eat it on the side. You don't have to mix it in. It's not like it activates or something by the mixing process, but what the oatmeal does with the chicken is instead of having to eat chicken and rice, which is kind of bland on its own, I find that you mix them together and there's some moisture and you put the salt in there and it's very tasty and good so that you can eat it sauceless, which is nice to reduce calories. If you're worried about calories in the sauce, that's also a little bit more of this kind of like combination of bland but flavorful, where it makes it enjoyable to eat. It doesn't sort of ignite this sort of feeding frenzy that like certain sauces might, especially if they have sugar in them. I find my meals to be actually really satisfying and good and easy to feel good after I'm done eating, the more bland they are, which is, again, when I'm eating them, they're flavorful and good. There's just not like a lot of like flavor to seek, right? You're like, oh, that's really good, I want more of that. You know, usually I feel like I could eat a little more at the end of my food, but you know what I'm talking about. But again, what I'm talking about right now is like severe, like, you know, elite natural bodybuilding diet. Like levels of leanness, right? Not everybody has to do that, but it still can be helpful, right? It's called a safety squat bar. You got, yeah, it's like canned chicken, like canned tuna. You have this canned salmon. Air fryer, that'll work too. Yep. Are you ready for Miss Olympia? Oh man, anybody who's like making vlogs and sharing their journey, I mean, and that I'm watching and enjoying during my prep, I mean, I'll root for them too, you know? And by the way, I am doing my own prep vlogs. They're, you know, living in the Gains channel, so, you know, the Gains channel's not a big channel or anything, but, and you guys tune into the gym stream are probably seeing a good amount of the training that's taking place, but there's some discussions before the workout that I think might be kind of fun for you guys to watch, and there's different angles and different camera and stuff for the posing and lifts that look a little different, give you a better idea where I'm at. Oh. Oof. Huh. Just struggling to fluctuate it? Well, what you can do is you can, the same thing that we talked about with diet, is you can identify that you're in my chat saying, man, I struggle with consistency. When I go to the gym, afterwards I'm glad that I did it, but getting there is a chore and whatever. Remember that you feel better after working out. Remember that you're in my chat typing right now saying you struggle with consistency, and if you're more consistent, then it would feel better. So identify those things and be more consistent. Make the decision about what you're gonna do right now with a clear mind. Say, I'm gonna go to the gym, even in those moments where it's time to go to the gym, I'm like, I don't know. You gotta push through that. The momentary how you feel is not as important or reliable or trustworthy as the sort of clear mind, rational decision, looking at your goals and what needs to be done mind, right? Go with that one. Go with the what needs to be done mind. what you want to have accomplished mind, not the in the moment. How do I feel? What would make me feel? Would I in the moment feel better sitting on my couch or getting my butt and going to the gym? Like, of course your body's going to be like, no, just chill. You'll feel better. Be more comfortable that way. But that's not what's going to make you better. It's not what's going to make you feel better. You want to string those positive actions together, even if it requires effort. The stuff that requires effort is worth it. And you're going to hear that message from lots of different people in lots of different ways over the years. But eventually you're going to start doing it for long enough that it actually starts to make sense to you. And you can impart that wisdom from a place of knowledge and experience rather than just kind of like saying it. You know what I mean? But you're going to hear it. You're going to hear that a lot of people are going to give you the same information. And some people are just repeating it, but some people like me are fucking living it. And I can tell you for sure, it's worth it. I've been doing this for long enough, and I'll still learn more along the way. I guarantee you that. But I tell you, man, like, these are the things that you learn, and these are the things that you learn while doing prep, while really putting yourself out there and challenging yourself. That's where the beauty and the knowledge really comes in, is when you actually put your work towards something. And so it's fun for me to be able to share this with you guys. Impart it. Again, it might not all click, it might not all make sense exactly, but at least I'm going to say it. And someday it might, right? That'll be a cool experience for both of us. Here we go. And it'll help. Oh. 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 Still gonna be a tough one. Even with the rest and refeed, it's still gonna be a tough one, but that's okay. We're setting ourselves up for a good week. Okay. Now for me, I mean, I do enjoy the work, but I also know that it's working towards something important to me, and I will feel way better afterwards having done it than having done it with effort than if I didn't go to the gym or if I just mailed it in, right? Less shoulder dips, yeah, it always does. Just how it is. Yep, you don't like taking any supplements? Well, you don't need supplements. Legion supplements do taste fantastic, but you don't have to take supplements. Food is important. Sleep is important. Supplements are a lot of fun and can be helpful, but not nearly on the same level as food and training and sleep. Yeah. But yeah, try the Legion stuff. It's really good. You might just be trying crappy supplements. Yep. There's no way that creatine is a chore. Mixing 1 scoop of creatine and drinking it in 13 seconds is not a chore. I mean, like, there is an element of you got to kind of suck it up a little bit too. But, you know, again, if you're taking kind of supplements that taste gross, then yeah, it's annoying. But, I mean, Legion supplements taste good, feel good, are good. If you're in the US, get you some. If you're not in the US, then yeah, good luck. Yeah. Appetite's hardest part. Yeah, well, a lot of what making changes is doing stuff that's different than what you feel like doing. So your appetite is how much you feel like eating. So if you just always eat how much you feel like eating, then you're probably gonna stay about the same as you've always been, right? So you're not always gonna feel like doing what has to be done. You know, if you wanna lose weight, you might have to eat a little bit less than you feel like. If you want to gain weight, you might have to eat a little more than you feel like. You know? So, yep. Yep. Got this though. The supplements are fun, but and they do help, but what changes your body is training, food, and rest. Taking a pre-workout may enhance your training, but you're enhancing the training. You're not taking a pre-workout and making it build your muscle. Protein supplements might make it easier to get your protein in, to get your nutrition on point, but they're not just gonna build you muscle, right? They're helping you do the shit that matters, right? Which is the food, the training, and the sleep. But it's still doing the shit that matters. Is what's going to change the game. All right. Let's try to do another one of these. Get it warmed up. Warm it on up. We got to do like, you know, 180-ish this, I think, for squats today. That 180 to 190 range would probably be good. Just got to get it going, man. Oh, no cardio means a little bit of recovery, but it also means that we're not as like in the groove with exercise, so gotta warm it up. But, and I call it cardio, it's just walking. Again, cardio is just easier to say. Okay. All right. What we're gonna hit with here is 160. The SSB weighs 25 pounds more than normal bar, so it's 160. But yeah, I don't fuss too much about like grass-fed or organic. I think it's fine too. I just don't fuss with it too much. Just warm it up. I'll add it on there. That house ranch is fired. Yeah, I'm down to about 8 grams of ranch per salad right now. So almost none, but that's okay. It is good. It's good. Only person who dislikes the most amount is 8 pills a day. Well, how many meals a day do you eat? The thing is, some supplements don't have enough of what they're supposed to give you. You know? So, how shoes working out during prep? Sometimes bad, this time not that bad. Just don't bring your calories way too low, don't bring your carbs way too low, and you'll probably feel okay, right? How much do I normally weigh around competition level? I think I'll probably weigh about 175 on stage. I'll probably get down to about 170, like, at my lowest weigh-in, like depleted and stuff, if everything keeps going as it's going. We got about 3 weeks left, which means about 2.5 weeks of actually dieting with a couple refeeds in there, which means we'll probably lose, 2-3 more pounds, and then we'll have some nice food leading into the show, which will bump me probably back up to around 175 to 177, I'd say. Yeah. Look really lean out? Yeah, you're catching me at a particularly lean time. I'm not always looking like this. Yeah. We're less than 3 weeks out from my World Championship Natural Bodybuilding competition, where I'll be competing in 2 pro categories, physique and classic physique. So we're dialed the fuck in right now. Yeah. I was big, right, I'll be big again. Until I'm at 5'11", and what was my weight freakout? I usually am at 210 plus. I don't think we're not gonna rush back to that weight, because I like being a little bit leaner, but yeah. No, we're not usually 170. But we're bone dry, elite natural bodybuilding lean right now. Blank 6 of the 5 months we're trying to. If you only have to choose one supplement for the rest of your life, pre-workout. I would choose pre-workout over creatine. But what I would do is I'd have Legion put their creatine in their pre-workout, and then I'd be like, all right, cool, nice, that we're all set. But yeah, I definitely, creatine's great, and probably more scientifically supported, but I feel more of an acute effect from caffeine. And there's other ways to get caffeine, but none of them I prefer as much as pre-workout. But yeah, I just get a pre-workout with creatine in it. Or what I would do is I'd have my drink that I make where it's pre-workout, creatine, BCAAs with salt mixed in. That's what I would do. Anyway. There we go. You'd actually look like you're dying at 170. Some people think I look too skinny at 170, but I'm not also 170. my low weigh-ins right now are like 172.5, and that 0.5 is, or that 2.5 is probably significant. But yeah, I mean, we're leaner than I thought I would be, for sure, or lower the weight than I thought I'd be. But we got to get a little leaner too. So, but if you guys look at my Instagram or Twitter today, you can see my leggies get some vascularity in them, which is what I'm looking for. There we go. Bring the legs in. Oh, shredded glutes and stuff. Okay, what are we doing here? 180? Fuck me. It's funny how heavy the weights feel. Good. Good. I think I'm putting just a little bit more weight on there, I think, to make it just a little bit more than last time. Fuck me. Dio, let's not joke about that kind of stuff here. We made it an entire hour plus into the stream without any sort of drug references so far. That's good. That's good. I just been talking about diet training. Let's keep it that way. All right. I think 190 is good. Man. You're 5'8", 175 right now for your prep fit, Helino. Yeah, you probably lose about 30, 40 pounds. Depends on where your body fat's at. 40 pounds, 30 pounds. If you're 5'9", 175 already, probably you may expect to lose 30 pounds. And if that sounds like too little, then don't even bother dieting yet. I don't know how long you've been training, but you know what I mean? Like, again, I'm somebody who weighs 220 in the off season sometimes, and I'm about to be 170. That's a 50-pound swing. Now this prep I started more close to like 200 pounds, but just in terms of what my body does, it's like 50 pounds is, that's a pretty big swing, you know? Let's do 190. I think that'll be fine today. That'll be fine. All right. Well, there's a lot of guys that I like their like, you know, vlog series. Not long for a show. I think probably like 130, 140. Yeah, okay. Give it a try. Got a coach? Okay. Hopefully it's a good coach. Yeah, man. You know what? If you just want to say, you know what? I know I'm new to this. I want to diet down for my first show. I want to get the experience. I want to see what this is like. And hell yeah, man. I'm with you on that. But do this show and then give yourself a good off season to go ahead and make some gains. My plan is to take at least like 2 years in between my shows, maybe even 3. But I think 2 years will be good. If I stay a little leaner in the off season, that means I can probably bulk for a little longer, and it can be more like a 20-month off season and like a 4 or 5 month cut rather than a 6-month dieting phase. So, yeah. Oh shit, man. We're doing 8? Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Does showing every year not enough time to build properly? I just, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, are you natural? This shit's gonna take some time, brother. I mean, if you're like a pro athlete where you do need to compete every year, that's one thing. But if you're natural and you're new, like, bulk surplus time is time in the bank. Dieting, competing is cashing out. You want to save up as much money as you can before you cash out. You're not going to start at zero when you come back from the diet, but now if you don't give yourself time to grow, you're not really going to look that much different year by year. Now, pandemic was a huge part of this, but I took 5 years in between competitions, and I don't even think my off season was that great. I think my 2015 to 2018 off season was good, and this 2023 to 2025 off season will be my best one yet. Since I've been in a cup for a long time, it's been 6 months almost, yeah. Here we go. But that's what it takes. Long bulk, slow cut. That's what I do. Here we go. Boom. Oh, come on now. Oh, good. Good. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I diet pretty slow. So I can train hard the whole time and keep muscle mass without calories going crazy low. But again, if I stay lean in the off season, then I'm gonna diet a little easier. I'm 33, so my best 10, 15 years of bodybuilding are ahead of me, I think, legitimately. 6 month prep probably, this next time probably won't be necessary. Like if I stay leaner in the off season, I mean, you know, basically it's just like how long does it take to lose, to get where you need to be, losing 1 to 1.5 pounds a week, right? And so if you're a higher weight, that's just gonna take longer. But yeah, if I'm not as heavy, not as much body fat, then yeah, I mean, it can be 16 to 20 weeks, I think would kind of what I have in mind. Yeah. But this prep has been pretty bang on, except for I'm getting leaner than I thought I would sort of see on the scale. Yeah. That worked out a day in your life, you might like it. I'd encourage you to give it a try. It's definitely one of the best things for me, taking care of myself. Yeah. Seems like it's my whole life. What, working out? I do enjoy activity a lot. Yeah, it's definitely one of the things that makes me feel really good. And then I do the treadmill at night. Yep. I don't do it during the daytime, but I do it at night. Yep. That'll continue in the surplus phase too. I just enjoy the activity. Yep. But yeah, I mean, as you'll notice, when I set my sights on a goal, I go pretty all in for it, you know, whether it's trying to push rank 1 or trying to get rank 1 in bodybuilding, you know, I mean, whether it's having a baby or being a good dad, being a good husband, you know, I mean, I put my effort into this stuff. And some of the things that you see, like, you know, my activity with training in the gym in the mornings or working out, you know, on the treadmill at night, or, you know, you don't see me eating all my meals, but I certainly talk about them a lot. Yeah, I mean, some of the things you see, some of the things you don't, but I mean, this is me, you know. I'm grateful to be my authentic self, doing things that I'm passionate about and sharing it with people who are interested. That's the name of the game. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a big gym rat. And I'm trying to be competitive at a world stage in elite natural bodybuilding, you know. In a pro category, so you gotta get after it. Here we go. Two pro categories. Good, I think that was 8. Felt like 8. Whew. Man, now I'm very fortunate to have been able to, you know, meld my passions with my work. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty awesome. And that's what we do. That's what we do. They're in pounds. Not very heavy. Strength change during prep? Of course, yeah, of course. You take like a pretty significant debuff. I do at least. But these reps are still good reps. It's still a good quality set of 8. It's just 60 pounds lower than what I would be doing it for, you know, if I was, you know, a little heavier, eating a little bit more. But yeah. So you take the debuff, then you build from there, right? That's kind of how it works. The dieting debuff. But ideally, you don't, you know, get that debuff too soon, too hard, right? So again, when you think about it, this is still sets of 8 of squats, 15 pounds, almost 20 pounds over my body weight, right? So yeah, we're gonna skip this one, switch. Yep. Sorry. We're skipping that one. Yeah, so if I was 225, this would be doing 240 per reps, which ain't that bad. No, I don't think you're hating on it. I'm just answering your question fully. Yeah. Giving you the full report. Because I think a lot of things you're asking me are like sort of what to expect when dieting, right? Oh. Oh. I'm scared. Oh, don't be scared. It'll be fun. You gotta commit though. You gotta commit. You can't be like, oh, my strength's coming down. Oh man, I'm looking small. Like, you can't be doing that. I would say, I don't mean, you got a coach, so you listen to your coach, but you're paying him, so get your money's worth. But make sure your carbs aren't going too crazy low so that you can't train in the gym. That's no good. That's one of the biggest things that I've learned over the years of dieting is keep your carbs a little higher, get enough protein and enough fat, keep those carbs a little higher so you can train hard, so you can maintain muscle. Well, if you're naturally a small dude, well, you're naturally a small dude because you naturally aren't going to the gym. I mean, like, just not eating, not training. I mean, what do you expect? Your body's really a reflection of your habits. I mean, yeah, you can be a shorter, slimmer guy. That's fine, doesn't mean you can't make gains. Yeah, why not? Honestly, guys who aren't quite as tall that's like a really good place for bodybuilding because the muscle sits on your frame in a really interesting way. 175 now? Yeah, something like that, yeah. 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 Ever been overweight? I mean, I've been active in the gym since I was 12 years old, so I've certainly been heavy, but it's not usually like an accidental situation, right? Like, I've been 230, I've been a big boy, but that wasn't an accident, right? Oh. By the way, guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream today, you find it inspirational, educational, motivational, or you just enjoy hanging out, find yourself here often, hit that sub button. It means a lot, helps us keep it pumping. Especially if you got a free Twitch Prime sub laying around, we'll happily take good care of that for you. I see a few of them floating around. You might have a home for it, all good. But if you don't, we got you. We got you. I still get hungry after I consume 100 calories every 1 hour. Why are you eating 100 calories every hour? Why are you doing that? I don't understand what the objective there is. Lefty, thanks for the prime, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate it, dude. And Widowmaker, oh baby, the double sub. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. We'll take good care of them, I promise. The games and gains will continue. I guess, Johnny, what you want to do is not eat according to whether you're hungry or not. Eat according to what your goals are. Right? Exclamation mark merch. Exclamation mark merch. Yeah, so eat according to what your goals are rather than just how you feel. Maybe it would be like one step in the right direction there. Figure out how many calories you need for the day and then do that. And you can space your meals out in a way that it feels good to you, but yeah, I don't really fully understand what your plan is at the moment. You're just sort of noticing that if you eat 600 calories, you don't feel hungry for 6 hours. Okay. Thanks for that additional sub. Let me hit this set. We'll come here with the flex. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, 5'2". Muscle you gain will look insane on your frame, man. Get in the gym. Get to it. You got this. It's fun. Here we go. Ah, good. Nice. Whew. Nice. Good, good. And the climbing, I mean, what you could do is you could still do your climbing work, do your weightlifting work, just don't eat a ton if you don't want to gain weight. Oh my goodness. The anonymous Gitty's coming in, hooking up some OGs too. Macro Reeve and Haymakers getting subs. Love to see that. Let's go. Thank you so much. Whoever you are out there. Thank you, thank you. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Like the treadmill? Yeah, it's fun, huh? Yeah. Glad you like it. Oh, hello, quad pole. Woo. Yeah, we love them Games and Gains hoodies. We love them. Oh my gosh. And get another primer flown as well. The hype train begins. Let's go, baby. Thank you, guys. Holy crap. Appreciate the love. We need it. Guys, we're less than 3 weeks out, man. How crazy is that? Less than 3 weeks out. Oh, baby. Oh. We are getting there, team. Very exciting. How, the nerves? What nerves? No, I'm excited. Bring it on. Let me loose. Count down the days. No, nothing to be nervous about, brother. That's one of the fun things about bodybuilding is that, like, by the time you finally make it to the show, all the work is done. You just get to go up there and have fun. Show what you've been working on. See how you measure up. Oh. What's my training split when cutting? It's really the same thing. Legs, chest, back, arms and shoulders, repeat. The diet, the cutting phase is really just changing your diet. Our bodyweight recovery is worth it, yeah. Especially if you let them stretch. For things, I mean, maybe for all muscles that's how this works, but for like traps and calves, these support muscles, it's a big stretch. It's helpful. What way do you start to lose visible abs? My abs stay for a long time. They're not as defined. But that's one of the things that's interesting about my body, is I have visible abs even at like 20+% body fat. That's just kind of how it works. I hold fat on my arms though, so like my arm definition kind of goes away. Still got like big buys poking through, but like the shoulder, biceps, tricep separation starts to go. Help out my lower back, maybe even legs and stuff. But the abs are always poking through. Rodham. Big flex for it. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. 130 for months. Our most OG sub. We also got to hit Star Life Jail and Jonah with the flex of those subs too. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, we practice posing almost every day. I can't do it on the weekends, so I just don't have time. We run out of time because I gotta go early on the weekends. Was it my third set or my fourth set? Did we track that one? I guess I'll do 2 more regardless. But yeah, we do pose practice every day. And if you go to ! Gains, you can see some of the posing on my Instagram and definitely on my YouTube channel at the end of the workout videos. How do I do? I don't do blood work a ton. I'm probably gonna do blood work at the end of my competition season and then a couple months after that, just to see how things go, see how things change. But yeah, I don't get it checked very often. Yeah. All right. Thank you, bro. Okay. But if you guys want to see Bajheera, I think ! bench PR and ! squat PR are kind of fun to look at. Compared to the way I look now, Bajheera and lean Jira, they're both part of me. They both are me, but they're different forms. That's for sure. Will I ever go on gear? No. I'm not interested in that. Maybe when I get much older, if my testosterone drops below a good healthy place, I'll be done competing and then I'll do that. But I don't think so. Again, TRT is the only situation where it's like you're gonna play with your hormones if you need it, right? But I don't think we're gonna be there for a long time, if ever. But no. Here we go. I got a great life, beautiful family, wonderful job, no reason to put any of that risk for bigger delts when I can just compete naturally and enjoy the process just the same. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, good. All right, one more of those. And then we'll hammer some hex bar and do some isolation. Get out of here. Big boy, yeah, big. That's what I'm telling you, Dennis. Or Denims, pardon me. The bulk is your ally if you're trying to make gains. Oof. Yeah. It gotta be at least 5%, Chris, yeah. Jenny yelling at me. Gotta be. Oof. Yeah. No, I love training, and it sounds weird, but I enjoy, of course I love eating the off season, but there's a particular rise to the challenge element of the diet that I enjoy. And it's just, it's just part of my life. I love the work, and I don't think, drugs, if anything, take away from the long-term sustainability and health of it all. And it kind of puts you in a situation where you've already told yourself that you can't really make any more progress, right? And I just don't like that idea, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Cole, but you haven't been sleeping, you haven't been taking care of yourself, right? Yeah, your testosterone is a health marker. It's not like the determiner of your power level. All the stuff you're doing with your diet, training, exercise will be reflected in your health, including your hormones. So if you take better care of your sleep, better care of your exercise and nutrition, likely your health markers, including things like testosterone, will improve, right? .310 isn't even out of the normal range. So again, same thing with you, Mr. Big. Take better care of yourself and see what happens, right? I wouldn't say, my testosterone is why I feel bad. It's like, maybe, but maybe it's your habits making you feel bad, and your health internally is also reflecting the lack of emphasis on your training, your food, and your sleep, right? So, not saying that low testosterone isn't a thing. I'm just saying that, it's kind of like ADD medication. It's like giga overprescribed because everybody's like, like as dudes are like, yo, I want to be more dudely. I want to be more manly. I want more test. If I'm feeling tired sometimes in my 30s, doctor's like, hey, let's get you tested for testosterone, which is a 1,000, range between like healthy ranges, right? Your testosterone can be like 200 to 1,200, and anywhere in between is like, it could be perfect for your body's balance. But it's really easy to say, well, you're a man and you're tired sometimes. Let me get you on that T. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's there's a lot of great doctors out there who look after you and care. But there's a lot of great doctors out there who are like, I can prescribe literally anybody an antidepressant, an ADD medication, or TRT, and I can make a weekly, monthly check from that. Easy, right? Easy. And it's part of the deal. Most everyone feels tired, anxious sometimes. Hey Phil, sorry I couldn't log in last night, man. I talked about that even this morning. I feel bad, but it wasn't happening last night, brother. Sorry about that. We'll get some threes in though. We will. I love the idea, but right now is a particular kind of time. We're on full on dad duty yesterday. Had to get some food and get some rest. But it's helping with leg day today. Let's do one more set. Keep it going. There we go. Here we go. One more set of squats and then we're in business. And now I'm not a doctor or a hormone specialist. I'm just a gym bro, but providing maybe an alternative perspective to everybody should just be on TRT. Here we go. Oh, lifestyle intervention is probably your first step if you're not feeling too good and your testosterone is lower than you think it should be. Here we go. Man, there we go. That'll do. Whew. Now, I tell this story fairly frequently, but the only time I ever got my hormones checked was 2018. Post-competition, I've been dieting for like 8 months. Definitely was feeling pretty rough. Even post-competition, I was feeling rough, which could be a lot of different things, right? But I was like, I wonder how my blood work looks, make sure everything's okay. Went, got it checked. Everything was okay. Testosterone was at like 428. And I was like, okay, well, that's healthy, but it's a little on the lower end of the range. Good to know. But all good, all healthy, great. So for the next 3 months, we weren't in a competition prep deficit. Training had improved a little bit. Sleep had improved a little bit just because we were coming off of the competition phase, which is a lot of different things, like physical changes with eating more and training better, sleeping better, but also mental changes. The wintertime sucks for me sometimes. I get kind of low during the wintertime. Working on having our baby, all this stuff, right? We had, I was also coming off of BlizzCon, hosting at BlizzCon, and all this kind of crazy stuff. Well, no, we didn't host in 2018, but anyway, all this kind of crazy stuff. And then I went back 3 months later after just eating, sleeping, training better, and it was up to like 720 something, or 750 or 730, something like that. And I was like, okay, cool. Looks like training, eating, sleeping more normally helps. So just my own anecdote, right? So keep that in mind, right? I didn't have to go into any kind of therapy testosterone related. It was just don't eat in a deficit for eating a surplus or even maintenance or whatever. Get your training in order, get your sleep in order, and a lot of things, including health markers like testosterone, will improve. So yeah, all good. Just keep that in mind, right? Yeah. Yes, indeed. You don't believe that it's anywhere close to what numbers from right now? My testosterone right now? You're talking about? Or are you talking about something different? I don't know what my testosterone is right now. I think I'm in a pretty good spot, but we have been dieting for a bit. Again, I'm not somebody who thinks testosterone is like your power level, right? That number doesn't determine everything about you. But I think I probably will, just for fun, get blood work done after my competition season is over. Just to check on and see, provide like a new baseline 5 years later, see what's going on. What'll be interesting is my testosterone might be lower, but I'll tell you, I haven't felt better. You know what I mean? Never felt better, right? I think that this is about as good as I've ever felt right now, which is pretty cool. Okay. But I also wouldn't be surprised if it was higher than it was in 2018 post-competition, because I think this prep has been, in some ways, a lot better. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not against TRT. I'm not morally opposed to it. It's likely, like a lot of things, overprescribed. And I think there's a lot of just sort of lifestyle intervention that would probably help people out a lot. But I know people, they want a pill, right? They want a pill that'll just make them feel better. I understand. I do. Okay, here we go. All right. I'm gonna go pee real quick and we'll keep pumping. I would be very wary of those studies on testosterone from 2 generations ago. I'd be wary. New to natural bodybuilding, kept people just going gear for fears getting natty, have a big advantage in those that are built on gear. I mean, maybe, but you have to be a colossal fucking loser to do that, right? And you still have to be lean, or else I'm gonna put you to shame, right? But yeah, I mean, that is a possibility. I'm gonna go pee real quick though. And I would also say, it's kind of similar to like going for rank 1 in WoW. Some people are going to kick bot, some people are going to win trade, some people are going to aggressively Q snipe and do kind of like sketchy things. But it's not going to stop you from going after your goal of rank 1, right? Yeah. So for me, it's like, I want to compete in natural bodybuilding. Some people are trying to cheat. I mean, we got to see how it looks, right? You got to give it a go, But my placement in these shows isn't really the most important thing. I do want to place well, but let me tell you, there are some freak athletes that we're going to be competing against, and I think cracking the top 10 will be pretty tough. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I do think that what I've achieved this season was learning a lot about myself and how I want to do things for the future. And achieve my best physique yet. Right? Yep. Indeed. Indeed. Yep. Alright. Oh, here we go. Now we gotta do some hex bar. We're gonna get warmed up and do a little bit more. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of marker, something that would outlaw cheaters. Yeah, I mean, there's drug testing, but yeah, you're right. Like, somebody stop taking stuff, like, to be able to pass a drug test. It's just like, whatever. That's definitely annoying. But, I just figure people are just natural athletes who want to compete in natural competitions and call it good. There's just no reason to do it. It's just, you're just being a loser. Here we go. It's like, you know, trying to sneak a bike in a foot race, right? It just is what it is. Thanks, Vase. All right, here we go. There we go. How do you get warmed up here? Yeah, I wish Muscle Mania, they say that though, you know, you agree to random drug testing year round. I wish they would do that. Yeah. Just test people. That'd be cool. Just show up to your house like, hey, how's it going? Whew. All right. Let's put a little more on there. I might do one more warm up actually. Oh, this banned from the sport? Bodybuilding? Like IFBB? It's part of their sport, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. People randomly show up at 3 a.m. Yeah. Uh-huh. It'd be sick. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Phil, we'll get some threes in, bro. It's kind of a strange time, the bodybuilding season, but we got this. We got this. I'm only getting stronger every week. And Wrath as well. Here we go. Only getting more powerful. Here we go. Yeah, Tim, I feel you. So we got RDL. It's a hex bar, kind of like a leg press, really. Ugh. Like a rack pull leg press. Not a big range of motion, but nice and squeezy. Yeah, sorry about the ASMR on this one. Not very heavy though. Feels plenty heavy. Lower back's actually even feeling fatigued a little bit. Need to be mindful of that. I don't want to get too cute. Could have stripped 240 today, but think about it. It's really not very heavy. I might make it look heavy, but it's not. I'm trying to get the squeeze on them leggies though. Definitely. Yeah, on my legs it feels like a leg press, and on my upper back it feels like a rack pull. Because it's kind of a reduced range of motion, but it does feel very, very nice. Oh, feel very, very nice. Yeah, tanning up them leggies. Yep. Like a jacked wizard. Yeah, my dad tells me I'm looking like a monk. It's funny, because our vacation like last week was like not this past week, the week before was up to like a little mountain cabin up in Big Bear. So it's my mountain retreat as a monk. With the shaved head and the sort of a bit sucked in face these days, and the pretty solid discipline, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. But yeah, the little veins coming out in the sun, isn't that nice? Kind of cool. So there actually is a negative delay. There's a mod delay, basically, where mods can see certain things in chat and time it out even before it hits chat. But it means I can see things before it even hits chat for you sometimes, too. Yep. A fairly chatty stream around here, so, you know. All right. I do not want to be making my back mad, but I would like to do at least like let's do like 250 and see how that feels for a couple. I don't want to get too cute. I'll do a little bit of this though. The Cadillac bar from Kabuki. There you go. Oh boy. Let it 250 and let it just sink in. I think we'll be good. Yeah. All right. Let's do 250. It should be fine. Can you tell me some accessories to increase your squat? Glute work. I mean, I'm a big fan of doing squats if you want to get better at squats, but I mean, I feel like glutes are pretty big mover than squats. Leg press, different sort of like, you know, squatting, like hack squats, things like that, right? But yeah, I think glutes, man. Glutes are big, strong drivers for a squat and your core strength. Like your base trunk strength, you know? All right. Let's see if we can get this going. Keep things feeling good. No back twinges. No back twinges. My lower back's talking to me just a little bit today, but nothing. We've got to be smart about it, but I think we'll be okay to let it sink into the legs a little bit more. Should be all right. There we go. Why did bodybuilders get so big so after the competition? Hungry. But you're also like very depleted, so even as eating normally kind of that allows your body to fill up and swell up. But yeah, you're pretty primed for weight regain post-competition. I mean, I'll probably gain weight relatively fast, not even like crazy, but I do say, or plan on staying a little bit leaner for sure. I do. But I mean, you're gonna gain 15 pounds back pretty quick, even just eating normally, just for health. Here we go. Was that 10? Oh. I mean, probably a little bit of water, yeah. So you're filling your body with food, which means more water too, yeah. Whew. I felt pretty good. Probably got a little hairy though. Felt pretty good though. Yeah, a little bit more, I think. 260. 255. You're doing good, Zane. How about you, man? We did 275 for the other day. Maybe we should do that. For back day, just chuck 275 on. I'll try 260 real quick. A little acclimator sense. It already felt better, so. Oh. We're pumping, brother. Pumping. Another fun family day on the way. That's what the weekends are for. Giving Jenny some time to do whatever she wants to do, which may involve hanging out with us. Me and the boy, but it's boy day. This for the boys. Weekends are for the boys. Oof. Show subscribe for the day, so that's nice. Make sure you take a second and go show some love to the Bajheera Wow and Bajheera Gains YouTube uploads for the morning. Whenever you guys see the gym stream, there's usually content all over the place from our YouTube channels. Make it part of your routine. Well, yeah, you can, like, fat cells are just kind of part of the deal, but you can definitely, you know, shrink them down. Ugh. You guys can also swing by the Bajheera Gains YouTube channel and give the stream a thumbs up. The stream is live over there too. We're able to stream on YouTube and Twitch these days, which is pretty fun. All right, here we go. 260. Get that moving for a couple, shall we? Get this thing going for a few. Good. That's a little more like it. Ever been thumb grips on the bar? Yeah, maybe. Whew. Oh, maybe. There we go. I got it from Rogue, the trap bar. Rogue's kind of on the expensive side, but it's at least reliable quality, you know? Oh yeah. Ugh. Thanks for the subs today too, guys. Again, if you're enjoying hanging out, appreciate them subbies. Find yourself here often. Find the content informational, educational, inspirational, motivational. The support means a lot. It helps keep it going. We'll keep it going regardless, but it helps a lot. And it pumps me up. 260 might be enough for today, for 10. I don't mind going a little heavier, but we can play it smart. It's that bar is 60 pounds. So what we got right there is like 240 plus 15, right? Man. Yeah, the safety squat bar actually weighs more. I think as parts of it are probably hollow, like some of the connecting pieces are probably hollow. That's the big beefy bar right there. Oh yeah. Sometimes I go a little heavier on back day, but I think 260 is going to be a fine working weight for today's effort. I think so. I think we'll just let it sink in a little bit. Should be okay. Should be all right. Okay. What chalk action? Lost weight? Yeah, man. We've been dieting, cutting down to compete in elite pro level natural bodybuilding. In less than 3 weeks is the show. Pretty exciting, huh? If you want to see how that progress is going, you can type !gains and check out my Instagram. But yeah, man. Less than 3 weeks out. We better be lean at this point, huh? Freaking better be lean. Maybe sliced and diced. Getting down to the wire here. Pretty cool, huh? I love working out, but I actually compete too. Part of competing is getting bone dry lean if you really want to be successful. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, there you go, Bojangles. Been saving that prime for me. I appreciate it. Big flex for you. Thank you, dude. Whew. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's about right for a 10, I think. We could do 8s, but I don't know. I think it's fine. Yeah. Got the ASMR one. I like the reps. It's fine. Keep it safe, and the lower back is just talking to me a little bit today. Just want to be smart about it. It's not like 260s feeling bad or anything. I feel like I could go a little heavier for less reps, but the squeezies are good. Squeezies in them legs. Then we got a couple RDLs coming up next and some isolation. We gotta make sure we keep moving though. We don't have that much time, so. Gotta keep it moving now. But the hex bar is part of the main work we gotta do today. Yeah. Don't want to knock the weight down too crazy low. I think we're good. We were going to ordinary. That one didn't end up happening though, man. Let me double check with Jenny again. Dang it. Look, we lost weight. Yeah, we're bodybuilding time, man. Gotta get it shredded. Yeah, !comp. We'll give you the breakdown of that one, ordinary, man. They're supposed to, but, you know. All right. Okay. There we go. Jenny's letting us work out till 10 again today. Go buy her book. Exclamation mark SOW. Go buy her book and tell her that she's a beautiful, benevolent goddess. There we go. Here we go. Come on now. Go buy her book. Oh, man. Good. Good. Yeah, sometimes I only do this for 8, but I think that's about right. Oh. Man, oh man. Man. It was an investment, Bojangles. It definitely was. Well worth it though. Years of grinding, dreaming, making it happen, you know? Well worth it though. Dream come true. Definitely. And here we are. Able to stream my gym content too, right? But we got our stuff new from a name brand, so you definitely get it cheaper than what we did. But well worth it. Still gotta show them calves some love. Still gotta show them calves some love. Naturally. All right, 2 more sets of that, and then it's RDL and isolation fast. Fast. Don't have a ton of time today, even though Jenny's letting us work out for a little extra. No time for dinking around. 2 more good quality sets of hex, and then yeah. I think we didn't actually. Dang it. I was like, if we ended up at quads last time, then I could just do quads right off the bat, but it doesn't look like we did. But I could do RDL quad superset. That'd be pretty gnarly though. But I think I really want to make sure I'm doing RDLs. They are pretty juicy. Ooh. What we can do, yeah, maybe we'll do just hamstrings first, just hot off the presses. That was pre-workout with BCAAs and salt. For my first 2 little servings, like I do like 3 or 4 half servings of my pulse pre-workout, or sorry, half scoops, which is like 1/4 of a serving. I split that up throughout the course of the workout, and I do, you know, the first 2 I do with a little bit of creatine, and then the second 2 I do just BCAAs and salt. But pulse pre-workout, recharge, creatine, BCAAs and salt. Yep. By the time the splits, not really. It's just you kind of just drink them. But they do sort of end up being at approximately the same timing. But yeah, I don't like do like a certain. I have to drink this much by this time necessarily. Just drink the first one, make the second one, get in the gym, drink the second one. When I'm done with that one, just keep going. A little titration of caffeine. Here we go. And electrolytes. Okay, keep digging in now. Keep digging in. One more of those. Oh. If I lose fat, I get too much salt. Fat has nothing to do with salt. No. Salt even probably helps during a fat loss phase. Have your blood pressure and stuff. Exclamation mark fat loss. Watch that video. Salt and fat have nothing to do with each other, really. Not really. All right. Whew. All right. Just whatever it is. No, again, it's like when I drank the whole cup, I make another one. But yeah, that's pretty much how that works. All right. I think the belt is too tight, making my leg go numb. Don't want that. Not really. Don't really want the legs going numb. Not from that, at least. Okay. Do one more. One more. One more in the hex bar. I want to try to blast some isolation. Oh, let's get it, Gucci. You know it, brother. We're getting after it. You know it. All right, let's do one more. All right, can we work out? Oh, nice. How'd it go? What'd you do? $2,500 calories a day. I'd say that's a start. Yeah. Start there and then adjust, right? Exclamation mark fat loss if you need a quick brush up on how that works. Higher rep sets we recommend beltless or core strength building. Not 3 weeks out from a show. We're not trying to build core strength 3 weeks out. But maybe. I mean, you're going to build core strength anyway. But yeah. You could. All right, here we go. Come on now. think pumper sets on that actually really good. All right. Man, that's good though. Oh. Yeah, sure. I mean, you don't need to throw a belt on if you don't want to. Yeah. Oh. I think it's kind of nice at this point in the process. But yeah. Here we go. Gotta get set up for this guy. I like putting this pad on there because it gives me a little extra squishiness to lock everything in. Pretty fun. Yeah, I was making my leg go numb there. Gotta watch out. Like the belt was a little tight. That was good. That was good effort for that one though. Good effort. Right. Sometimes if you're asking me questions about, hey, what would you do in this situation? That is a different question than, hey, what should I do? Right. So yeah. So I'm doing that for sets of 10, but it doesn't really feel especially light. You know what I mean? Not super light. It's good though. It's good. 95. Let's make that 110. It's easy to throw these on there real quick. People of RDL, and then we got to do some isolation. Hammer him out. Hammer him out. Yeah, beltless is a fine way to go. I think the beltless is fine too. I do think that if you know how to brace your core and you're doing it, you're still getting the activation, but it is a little different. But yeah. Okay. Whew. You know who is fully recovered from a herniated disc and can lift heavy? Lane Norton, I believe. Stage excitement, yeah. Nervousness, not so much. I don't really get nervous, like. But I mean, I'm very excited to get on stage and get after it. Yeah, it's more like a let me loose kind of thing, right? Let me loose. Lane Norton is like a national caliber powerlifter. He's a nutrition science doctor. I'd look him up, Shikari. Yep. Oof. Wait, what's that? Benevolence? Good stuff. Am I not tracking my isolation? That's weird. Well, I think we want to. Okay. Let's do some of these. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, get some rest, man. Thanks for hanging out, supporting the games and gains, bro. Appreciate that. Alright. Let's get a few more of these in. Don't mean to take away the quads from you guys, but gotta do something a little different here. Slide this bar up there a little more smoothly. I'll do this to 12. Easy 12. How hard is the bench 3 plates? Right now, it'd be very hard. I don't know what kind of. I don't really exactly know how to answer that question though. Yeah, I like it. I like their diet app too. Yeah. Both of them have been pretty cool. Yeah. Both have been good. I think they'll be really fun to use in a surplus phase too. Be very diligent about kind of keeping the calories tight in the surplus and keeping the progressive overload rolling in the surplus instead of just kind of being a little more willy-nilly about it. Have a really good off season this time around is the plan. I go pretty hard on my diet phases for sure. It's not like we're not training hard in the surplus, but like 2018 and 2023 was not my most productive off season. I mean, of course, we had a baby, had a global pandemic, you know, things were happening. Working hard on our stream, so we were working hard. And I was definitely in the gym consistently, and I was not eating like an idiot or anything. It's just like we weren't as focused on training, because there are other things to focus on. But training and dieting continue to be part of my life. It's just, you know, we can do better. We can do better. So we will, yeah. Be fun. But I think benching 3 plates is definitely like super within reach if you really take your training seriously. You know, it's a pretty big number, but it's not an absurd number for, you know, a lot of people. It's a train neat though, probably. We're trying to push Bureau's a deficit? I don't think so. Plates? That's pretty heavy. I don't think I'll ever bench 4 plates. What are your thoughts on 5 plates? I mean, what are we asking here? I do want to have these in though. I don't know why they're not there. Give me like at least 3 sets real quick. Yeah, I use it in Like It Lance. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Don't really need the belt for this, but whatever. I don't want to take it off. In between sets. Let's just do it. Oh man. Oh, man. Good. Just one down. Oh, that's a lot of bench weight, brother. I don't think I'll ever bench 405 ever. Any tears? Thankfully not, but I strained my pec pretty good a little while ago. It's okay now, but yeah, that was not cool. Definitely not cool. 125, nice. 185 is a very nice weight to bench. Feels good. Like that. I like that. No, I'd say most of the time I train pretty conservatively, which hopefully helps me not get injured. Oh. All right. We'll increase that weight over time too. For sure. That's okay for today though. All right, another one of these quads. Big pumpy quads. I don't think I need this belt right now. I kind of like the belt because it keeps my warmth in more than anything else. All right. It's nice. All right. That's about as good as I can get it, I think, that one. Oh. Fuck, man. Oh. Oh. Good. Fuck. Good, good. Okay, one more of those. One more of those, and then it's hamstringies for the last 15 minutes or so. I think we can fit it all in. I think we can do it. Man. Big quad work, I like that. I got breath, a little bit. A little bit. Sorry from leg curls, I thought it was bad for knee. Leg curls? I don't know about that one. Oh no, we definitely don't stay this lean year round. No, we're 3 weeks out from my show. We've been dieting for quite a good time for this purpose, so no, I don't stay this lean year round, absolutely not. Race, thanks for the raid. Big flex for you. The race one raid, let's go. Leg curls bad for the knee? I don't think so. I think doing exercises that help with the muscles around your knee are probably a good thing, but our chiropractor is knowledgeable about knee health. Because what I'm doing right there, quad extensions are probably one of the best things you can do for your knees. Working these muscles that help support your knee is fantastic. But maybe your specific situation is different, or maybe your guy just doesn't know what he's talking about, which kind of sounds like it, but yeah, I don't know. They're a doctor, I'm not, you know, so who knows? Here we go. But no, I don't think so. I think training legs and training knee flexion is good for your knee health. Strengthening the muscles that support your knees is good. Having no muscle around there is not. So, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Muscle support the joints, yep. No, definitely don't stay this shredded year round. Definitely not. Okay, definitely can do a little more weight next time. How long before I start cutting? Like 5 or 6 months. Can I stop drinking for the show? No, that's false. No, that's not true. I drink plenty of water, and then maybe the day of the show you just drink enough water to not be thirsty, so you're not just, you know, big bloated belly. Not starving? Nope. Slow, steady. So starving yourself and not drinking any water is not how this stuff works. Not how it works, no. It's slow, steady fat loss, slow, sustainable, steady fat loss, and then plenty of water, except maybe the day of the show where you only drink water for thirst so that you're not big, bloated, full of belly water, right? So yeah, at least that's how I do it, but I do it in ways that are not stupid. IMO. Yeah, I diet, you know, for a long time, so it's slow and steady. So you're not starving yourself. All right. So one more of these, one more good one. So we got time for is one more good one. Let's do it.
I do 20 and then 10 and then 5. It's actually 35 set reps then, so I need to adjust that on the thing. Forgot how many I did actually. Oh, okay. It's actually 35 reps. Okay, so now we gotta do that for hamstrings. Oh, you can actually see some of the veins in the right lighting there. I hope those show up to the show. Hope they do. Walk a leg at a time. You could. Yeah, you could. Probably wouldn't even be a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that eventually. Maybe I will. Not really even a bad idea. Yeah, leg veins are definitely something that doesn't usually happen, so we're getting pretty lean. Getting pretty lean, is what we want. Now, if you guys saw my Twitter or Instagram picture, getting some sun on them puppies yesterday. My body loves the sun. Loves the warm sun. Getting activated out there. Okay. We really don't have that much time. I don't know what my body fat is, but it ain't much. It ain't much. Again, Instagram and Bajheera gains on YouTube will kind of give you an idea of how the physique's looking these days, if you're curious. We gotta hurry. Clock is ticking on this workout. Clock is ticking. But we got a lot of stuff done that we needed to, which is great. Leg veins coming in, boys. It's crazy. We still got like 2.5 weeks to diet too, so we could get even nuttier. Isn't that cool? And get even sharper. Yeah. Come in crispy for this show. Just be awesome. You don't want to leave a lot of work to the last little bit, but I think what we're actually doing is probably coming in right on time, which is great. Here we go. Here we go. Whew, vascularity in my left leg is more advanced than my right leg. Go figure that out. I just like the X bar, so it's a lot less recovery in my lower back, I feel. Ever do so much like noodles for the rest of the day? I've had some pretty serious cramps like throughout the day. I'm not really eating enough to train hard enough to do that right now, but we'll get there. Almost certainly. The X bar is just ultra nice. All right, let me do one more set of these, then we'll go back, do 2 more of those. Finish our day up, boys. That'll be enough for now. Oh. Can't sleep? Why not? Oh. The gym helps me sleep. Oh, man. I'm not sure. Are you sore? Are you taking caffeine close to bedtime? Like, what's going on? Oh. All tuned up, working out close to bedtime? I'm not sure. Not completely ridiculous, but might be able to isolate it, right? Isolate what's going on a little bit. All right, here we go. Got like a couple minutes. Got to get 2 more of these done. Again, we very grateful for Jenny and her infinite mercy, allowing us to work out until 10 instead of 9:30. Her infinite mercy. There we go. Let's go more hamstring squeezies. Polish this thing off. Get this thing lower. There we go. That's good. Okay, we'll do one more. One more. And we're out of here. In a hurry, too. All right. All right. Last call for subbies for the day. Yep. Woo. All right. Get us a 20 on the morning. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, alcohol's not good for sleep quality is not. Last call for subbies, boys. Last call. There we go. Thank you, bro. Oh. One more set, we're out of here. Gotta hustle. I will most likely be seeing you guys tonight on stream. Last night we had to take a night to get some extra rest and food. Took the night off of the walk. Took the night off the stream. Got a little bit of extra food. And got a little bit extra sleep for leg day, and it's turned out well. It's a very, very productive leg day. Not too shabby of a stream either. Thanks, guys. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Might at least log into rat through them dailies, right? So skinny, yeah! Exclamation mark gains. And Big Flex Warrior Snow and Fizz and SB. Thank you, guys. Whew. Like I said, make sure you check out the Instagram. It'll put a lot of the physique into perspective. Yep. Do it to it, brother. We're less than 3 weeks out. Gotta get lean for the bodybuilding show. Oh, I'll show off all the gains we've been working on, huh? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Here we go. We're competing in elite natural bodybuilding in a world championship stage and in 2 different pro categories. So, yeah. Yeah, buddy. You know, gotta bring it. Gotta bring it. Plenty of time to slow bulk it after the show. But right now, getting crispy. We are getting there. It's cool. It's fun. I think you've actually retained muscle mass pretty good too. Obviously you lose some mass, lose some strength along the way, but that comes back. But I don't think it's considered. I'm like the lightest I've ever been, but pretty sure we got decent muscle mass hanging around. It's cool. Lightest I've ever been for competition, of course. All right. See you, boys. We're out of here. If I see you guys tonight for a little bit of WoW, maybe a little bit of D4, that'd be awesome. But regardless, thanks for helping us get started for the day. Big flex to all you guys. We'll see you soon. Peace. Lock that set in. Peace out. Later.